1 minute and 20 seconds of useless panning through a forest before something actually happens. If you wanted to do that, at least put the opening credits in that slot. Also, tree erection. Fighting over food cliché. The sin for this is the fact that the baby bird's eating almost matched the music beat. If it had matched, this wouldn't have counted.
Wake up! Wake up!
Oh, what now?
Wake up,
Hey!
Alright, I understand. The new prince is born, but even an owl needs to sleep. Also, this is a fact. Rabbits only thump their feet when they're stressed, unhappy, pissed off, or just warning you about danger. Is Thumper all of those things like his entire life?
It isn't every day a prince is born.
You're right, just a few years. The distance between Bambi and Thumper increases between shots. Yon observing.
I think I'll call him Bambi.
Roll credits. Bambi's parents are most likely divorced.
Walking already. Well, what do you know?
Why is it such a surprise that Bambi's walking already? Deer can walk properly 7 hours after birth. Bambi was 2 hours old when we first saw him, and he probably had a nap for most likely a number of hours. Who knows? This might not even be the same day. Unable to remain fully balanced at walking 7 hours after birth is bullshit. Bambi sees possums hanging upside down with the adult on the left side from the right side up view, but in the upside down shot the adult is also on the left side. Here's what it should really look like. This would only make sense if the adult was on the right side of the right side up view.
Did the young prince fall down?
I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing at Thumper's accent.
If you can't say something nice, don't say nothing at all.
But Thumper was just asking a question. He wasn't insulting Bambi.
He doesn't walk very good, does he?
No, his leg is definitely broken.
Gee whiz, what happened that time?
Looks like Bambi gave birth to you.
That's all right. He can call me a flower if he wants to. I don't mind.
I'm just gonna slowly back away now. I guess it wouldn't be a Bambi film without first showing random animals on how they deal with waking up in the morning and dealing with the rain and thunderstorm. Simple Clash and Thunder. Alright, but can someone explain to me why they put in a random thunderstorm into this movie? It didn't really mean anything at all.
You must never rush out on the meadow. There might be danger.
You couldn't have told me that before I ran out to the meadow? I hope while looking around, Bambi's mother doesn't look great at the camera. God damn it. Another piece of randomness.
It makes long ears and great big feet, but it sure is awful stuff to eat.
Thumper not only made that one up, but also revealed his dream of becoming a 1940s rapper.
Watch out.
Watch out. Seriously?
Whoa.
All it takes for a little fun is a simple hello. Why didn't that work for me when I was a kid? Stop between legs. This idea was smarter than Simba's idea just to keep running in the same direction the wildebeest stampede was heading in The Lion King. So all that hopping around and jumping all over the meadow was just excitement for the chance to see the great prince of the forest. Bambi doesn't recognize his own father. Or maybe he did at first when he smiled, and when the prince moved his ears, Bambi thought, never mind.
That's why he's known as the great prince of the forest.
So who's the king of the forest? The prince stopped in his tracks just to look at a painting of a deer in the background. Crows signal the oncoming of danger. Sorry, don't want to look at the painting right now. Bambi is brought to the meadow on the same day that the hunter decided to show up. That is the only realistic sound effect made in this movie.
Man was in the forest.
I'm guessing nothing else was needed to say. Bambi probably didn't even know what the man was. Just in case you don't know what happens during autumn.
Kinda wobbly, aren't you?
Repeating lines. Wasn't Bambi on Thumper's other side before they went into Flower's cave? Deer activity montage during the blizzard. No deer were harmed in this movie. Wait.
Come. My son.
What? He's Bambi's father? Who could have predicted that? I understand that time has passed, but in my opinion, too soon. Bambi's mom died like 2 minutes ago and everything is very sad. Then, boom! The writers decided to go from something extremely sad to something celebratory. Too soon. The animals continued to be a dick to Friend Owl.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
Friend Owl is pretty much describing every day on the internet. Also, Friend Owl invented Twitter. When we first see Bambi as an adult, it is meant to be the same year. Yet the adult Bambi seems to be 3 years old and his antlers have 2 tines or forks on them. In a male deer's first winter, he grows 2 straight horn-like antlers on his head, which is the first tine. After this, the number of tines on the deer's antlers increase, one with each year. So, counting the year when Bambi was a fawn and had no antlers, he has the body of a 3-year-old deer. Yet, judging by the story's progression and the relative ages of Thumper and Flower, Bambi is only 2 years old.
They're Twitter-pated.
Stupid made-up word is stupid and made up. Demonic owl is demonic.
It could happen to you, and you, and yes, it could even happen to you.
Even if you're gay. Also, did it ever happen to Friend Owl, or did he lose his luck a long time ago and never got the chance to fuck another owl?
It's not gonna happen to me.
Me neither. Me neither.
12 seconds later.
Drippiness. Fucked up blushing. 1 down, 2 to go. And the others are going to fall within 2 minutes. Ear represents erection. Thumper orgasm. Rapid version of jerking the other off. Fantasizing. Also, deer on drugs. It is not explained until a useless second movie is released 64 years later on who the hell this deer is. Rano, I believe his name was. Rano is a rapist. Fail. It's not a children's Disney movie unless an antagonist is thrown off a cliff by the protagonist. Also, Rano gave up after being thrown off a cliff into the water? Oh no, I could kick Bambi's ass any day, but if he throws me into the water like 10 feet away from where I am, I'm pretty much Movie inspires the Can You Feel the Love Tonight love sequence from The Lion King 52 years later. It's autumn already? Wasn't it just spring like 3 hours ago? Hope Bambi doesn't hear danger and looks right at the audience. God damn it. Pretty convenient that the hunters decided to camp at the one spot where Bambi would be able to spot them.
It is man.
Where the f*** did you come from? And how did Bambi not hear the prince coming?
There are many this time.
Because there was many last time.
We must go deep into the forest.
Right to them. Feline's eyes are randomly yellow after having been blue this entire movie. These hunters are seriously killing anything that moves? Whoever created this movie is trying to make hunters look like what they do is wrong by over-exaggeration. Also, what was the point of this? Were the hunters being paid to get rid of the entire forest population? Were they just so fucking hungry that they would eat pretty much anything? Or do they just hate all animals in general? You try to kill fucking chipmunks too? It is not legal to hunt deer by using dogs. These hunters must be dim-witted by leaving their campfire unattended. Also, this forest fire spread at a paranormal pace. Things that were not even close to the fire lit on fire for absolutely no reason.
Come with me.
Gotta check on Feline first, just like last time. Also, Bambi and the prince wait to begin their escape until the fire is hot on their tail. No pun intended. Thumper's children are also dicks to Friend Owl. Pretty much everybody is. Maybe he's the one who told the hunters to kill the entire population. What a twist! Opening scene revisited at the end. Double concussion. Just like his father, Bambi decides not to be there for the birth of his own children. Congrats, my son. You are now the great prince of the forest. If you excuse me, I'm gonna go die now.